Movie Recaps Unleashed continues the time travel saga with Back to the Future Part 2, a thrilling, mind-bending adventure that explores the consequences of altering the future, the dangers of obsession, and the fragility of time itself. The film opens in 1985, immediately following the events of the first movie. Marty McFly and Doc Brown are celebrating the restored family timeline. When Doc arrives in the DeLorean with shocking news, the future is in peril. Marty, still thrilled by his previous adventure, is excited but unaware of the gravity of the situation. Doc shows him a letter from the future, warning that Marty's children will make catastrophic mistakes unless he intervenes. Marty and Doc travel to 2015, where technology is dazzling and society is fully transformed. Flying cars, hoverboards, and self-lacing sneakers create a futuristic backdrop, but the story is grounded in high stakes. Marty's primary mission is to prevent his son, Marty Jr., from getting involved in a shady business deal that would ruin the family's future. Doc warns that even minor changes in the timeline could have disastrous consequences. While in 2015, Marty witnesses a shocking event. Biff Tannen, now elderly but still scheming, steals the DeLorean, discovers the sports almanac detailing decades of gambling results, and travels back to 1955 to alter history. Biff gives the almanac to his younger self, creating an alternate 1985 where he is wealthy, powerful, and corrupt, while the McFly family is reduced to misery. Marty and Doc immediately realize the timeline has fractured. Hill Valley has become a dystopia dominated by Biff, who controls the town with fear, influence, and money. Buildings are decayed, the police are intimidated, and George McFly is a broken man. Lorraine is unhappily married to Biff, a twisted reflection of how a single selfish act can ripple through generations. To restore the original timeline, Marty and Doc must travel back to 1955, the same year as the first movie, to prevent Biff from receiving the almanac. This mission requires precision, as Marty must carefully navigate events he already experienced in the first film. A layered, tense narrative that rewards careful attention. The 1955 sequences are thrilling and complicated. Marty must avoid interacting with his past self, dodge the original Biff's attention, and secretly retrieve the almanac. Suspense builds with near misses, close calls, and tense chases, as Marty struggles to balance interfering just enough to correct the timeline without creating additional paradoxes. The climax occurs when Marty successfully takes the almanac from young Biff and burns it, undoing the alternate 1985 and restoring the McFly family's rightful timeline. However, the victory is immediately undercut when Doc Brown is suddenly struck by lightning while in the DeLorean, sending him and the car hurtling through time. The movie ends on a cliffhanger. Marty arrives back in 1985, but Doc is missing, stranded in an unknown time. This sets up the final chapter of the trilogy, leaving viewers tense, intrigued, and eager to see the consequences of time's fragility. Back to the Future Part 2 excels by combining high-concept science fiction with emotional stakes. It's a story about choice, accountability, and how even small actions can reshape the future in unpredictable ways. The film also introduces darker, more complex consequences, showing that time travel is thrilling but dangerous. If you enjoyed this recap, check out our other videos and subscribe. And support the channel as we uncover cinema's most iconic and unforgettable stories.